Gwegwe, my name is Janelle Niles, and I created this YouTube about a long time ago. I think 2006. I created this YouTube channel, and in the last 5, 6 years, I've been a stand-up comedian, and I've been traveling across Canada, and I want to share some memorable moments with you. Uh, Welcome to my bed. This is my bed. These are my plushies. So these are not in order because I just have a pile of lanyards, and I just want to show you this one right here. Let's get out of the glare. Perfect. So this is Hot Docs. So we had a conference and a networking pass April 27th to May 7th. I'm not sure exactly what day this was in between that time frame, but Janelle Niles Inconvenient, you can find on my YouTube. It's there under What Am I On? I have a couple playlists, and What Am I On is everything I've been on. And if you're in Canada, you can see Janelle Niles Inconvenient, a documentary about Gotland and Janelle Niles on Crave Canada or CBC Gem. So thank you, Hot Docs, Citizen Minutes, and Cass Gardner, and of course Kelly Zemeckis. They both directed this documentary about me coming up, and it's called Janelle Niles Inconvenient. So there's that one. Hey, I should just wear them all, eh? And if I cut out, the continuity is going to be bad. So, all right. So next one is, oh, I like this one, is Just for Laughs. Yes, Toronto. There's a story about this one. So my dream was to perform at the Saint Denis Theatre in Montreal with Just for Laughs. That's my comic goal. But they don't do shows for Just for Laughs at the Saint Denis Theatre, or just something I grew up watching on TV. Now live at the Saint Denis Theatre, Richard Jenny, But I put it in my bio that my dream was to perform for Just for Laughs, and then Just for Laughs actually contacted me, and they're like, we would like to see what you got. So I did a couple showcases, and boom, I finally got my Just for Laughs show. Now, this wasn't a filmed show, but I still use it as a Just for Laughs credit. Thank you. And it was amazing. So I have two here. I have an artist badge and a guest badge, both for Janelle Niles. She, her, they put my pronouns on there. This was, I believe, September 30th, September 30th, 2022. Just 1 second, let me double check that. Confirmed, September 30th, 2022. And it was Truth and Reconciliation Day. Now, there's a weird feeling about that because it's a day of mourning for our people, about the children who have been lost. And it's what I do. I tackle tough topics through humor. I like to call attention, not to shed light, but heal through humor. That's my shtick. So when they said, hey, we want to do a comedy show, Just for Laughs said the comedy show on Truth and Reconciliation Day, I said yes, but it was a very tough decision with my other comedians because they're like, why that day? Why not another day? Why does it have to be? Is it because we're Indigenous and they just want to look woke or look progressive? And I'm all like, I'm taking it. I'm taking the chance at my dream to perform for Just for Laughs. And I'm also going to give our people a tension reliever of that day. And that's what we were. We had two amazing shows. We had a 7 p.m. and a 9:30 p.m. And the 7 p.m. show was just full of orange shirts in our people. And it was really hard to get them laughing and on board because they were just doing their whole day of mourning. And we were able to break that tension, and it's what they needed. Then the 9 p.m. show, everybody was just all like, whoa, yes, this is exactly what we need. I guess the word was out that these funny Indigenous folks are here to give us a release, because it's a lot of ups and it's a lots of downs. And don't let anyone ever say happy Truth and Reconciliation Day. It's not a happy day. It's not a day of celebration. It's a day of remembrance, and it's a day of grieving and loss. And but I'm not one to tell you how to grieve. Sometimes you can do it with comedy. That's what we were for. Oh yeah, I'm going to put these on. I'm going to forget every single time. Watch. All right. So we have, next is PDAC, Keepers of the Circle. So PDAC, if you're in Canada, that is like a mining conference for miners and the organizations and corporations of Canada. If you know, Canada is a mining corporation in itself. And Keepers of the Circle were invited, and Keepers of the Circle is a pre-employment program that helps Indigenous women and two-spirited youth and some men gain and retain meaningful employment. And I was in their program in 2014, and it was called Aboriginal Women in Mining, and they helped me get my security license. And I was a security guard for 7 years consecutively after that. And it helped me get out of poverty, it helped me get out of homelessness, and it helped me get back on my feet. So I've been doing things on and off with Keepers of the Circle since then. And they invited me to the PDAC in 2023. Redeem for a free headshot. Ooh, I missed that. Oh no, it says right there, redeem for a free headshot. Oh no, we love a free headshot. Compliments to Major Drilling. Sorry, Major Drilling. So PDAC, I was asked to do a little keynote speech. When I mean a little keynote speech, I had 5 minutes, and they wanted me to tell my story. Sometimes I felt like it was a chipmunk up there. I was like, boo, boo, just da, da, da. But within 5 minutes, I was able to get to the bones of what I wanted to say, in the sense of like telling the story about why Keepers of the Circle is a program that is much needed. And I'll tell you what, I made a couple people cry, and it was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. They're like, no, 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 no. It's their tears of perseverance and motivation and love and acceptance. And I was like, oh, thank you. I didn't know those existed. It was nice. And I have uploaded it to social media, and maybe I will do again pretty shortly. And if I forget to put this on again, I don't know what I did. Okay. So next is, Winnipeg Comedy Festival performer. Look at that. This is another dream come true right here, performing at the Winnipeg Comedy Festival. Another untelevised festival gig, but it was another dream and another credit. I was there with Gotland Indigenous Comedy Show, just like the Just for Laughs one was also Gotland Indigenous Comedy Show. And we had amazing comedians on that. And I got to sign posters. That was nice. It was nice to feel important. And they put us up at the, I believe it was the Fairmont in Winnipeg, and we were all just real bougie. I always want to give my other comedians just the opportunities that I get. If I'm rising, I want everyone to rise with me. You know, the rising tide lifts all boats, and I try to do that. I don't want to leave any Indigenous comedian behind. We are all supposed to work together. We do not need another book written about us, about how we can't get along. So let's change that. But other than that, Winnipeg Comedy Festival was amazing. Please bring me back. I had a great time. So I'm going to put that on. Ooh, this is going to get heavy. All right. Okay. So next is, these two are, okay. I don't want to do this 3 times, so let's get all 3 together. So this is Adawe. Janelle Niles. So I was a keynote speaker once for Adawe. This is Adawe Business Hub. Adawe Business Hub. It means in Anishinaabe, let's trade. I was a keynote speaker, again, doing that little 5-6 minute keynote speech that makes people cry about my life. If you want to hire me, I can do longer one that's like an hour long. That's a little bit more in depth, but there is a 5-minute version. Yes, and thank you so much for having me do a keynote speaker. This is located in Ottawa on Somerset Street in Bank, close to there. And then, yes, I just was there. I think this was one of their, what do you call them? They have them every now and then. Mixers. They're Adawe mixers where I was in entrepreneurs, indigenous entrepreneurs get together and we commingle and we exchange information and we let's trade. We trade, and that's what we need. And this one is a typo. Where are you? Gotlandy. I laughed so hard. Gotlandy. Gotlandy. Yes, that was I think Gotlandy was from another mixer that we had. Gotlandy. So that's 3. Yeah, I'm there all the time. Can you tell? Yeah. All right, let's put all of these on. Feel like a wrestler. Okay, cool. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? No. Hey. Ooh. So this here is my powwow pitch. There we go. Powwow pitch. Perfect. And I was pitching Gotland Indigenous Comedy Show. It was June 2022. So I was pitching Gotland Indigenous Comedy Show. And it was the first time I ever pitched my business. So Powwow Pitch, what they do is help Indigenous entrepreneurs gain funds and, promotion, just so we can kind of jumpstart our businesses. And it's an amazing it's amazing nonprofit. I'm just like, I love you, Powwow Pitch. I work with you all the time, but I don't know what your business title is. But they were sponsored by RBC, Shopify, Meta, thank you, Meta, and MasterCard. And I was number 5, and I didn't win any grand. I didn't get to the but I did win the fan favorite of that night. And I was like, oh, it does have the date on it. That's great. So I got the $500 fan favorite. I think it's because I made them laugh, and I had something there. It's just I was missing the words to express my business, because comedy as a business, it's different. It's not what you think it is. It's an entertainment business. I'm promoting and selling myself in a way, but it was hard to explain how we would travel, and because we have nothing tangible other than our voice. So to this day, I'm still trying to figure out how to put a proper business plan together. And Powwow Pitch has always been there for me. All right, so let's put that on. Oh, another Powwow Pitch. Oh my goodness gracious. Powwow Pitch. Come on. There we go. Co-host. So, and that was part of the team. So they loved me so much last year that they're like, we like your energy, we like what you stand for, and we want you to help co-host the second Powwow Pitch. And I did, and I wore this beautiful pink suit, and I went, and we had a lot of laughs, and it was so hot that day. I remember how hot that day. And I was there with Sunshine, and she's amazing. And we couldn't do this without Sunshine, so thank you, Powwow Pitch. It was nice to see that they saw something in me, and they brought me back next year to co-host. So I didn't pitch the second year. I was part of the team. Hey. And we have, this one here is from last year, is Vancouver Queer Film Festival, and artist Janelle Niles' Inconvenient, like I said before, is a documentary that I'm featured in. I'm the star of, thank you, Kelly Zemeckis and Cass Gardner. So Vancouver Queer Film Festival, they're like, we would like to bring you over to this festival. I'm like, great, I'm also an MC. Do you need my services? And they're like, we would love for you to host one of our shows for one of the screenings. And I did. And I got to host in front of 500 Two-Spirited LGBTQIA plus community, my community. And it was amazing to be in a room with my people. And I also, we actually won the fan favorite award as well at Vancouver Queer Film Festival. I guess it's because we made you laugh. Laugh is so healing. It just sparks something inside of you. Like there was a lot of winners for a lot of different sections, but fan favorite was very nice. It was very nice. Hola. Yes, this one means a lot to me. And I love Vancouver. Vancouver, you guys know how to laugh, but you also know how to get people in trouble. No, I'm just joking. Where am I? Oh, we have another Adawe one, and the lanyard's gone, so I'm just gonna throw that on here and put it on another. I've been to so many mixers. I love that place. So if you're in Ottawa and you're an Indigenous business owner or entrepreneur, please, oh, that's why. It's because it's broken. Please go to Adawe and Business Hub, sign up, and there's so many opportunities there that can help you. So, oh, here we go. And we're going back to the West Coast. This here is the Seattle 50th International Film Festival with Janelle Niles for Janelle Niles Inconvenient. So up to date, we have 14 screenings of Janelle Niles Inconvenient, and we're going to Finland this month, actually, in January 26th. I'm not going, unfortunately. I do not have the funds, but Cass Gardner is going to Finland, where Janelle Niles Inconvenient is at the Indigenous Film Festival there in Finland. In Finland. That's right beside Sweden, by the way, above Poland. Oh my goodness. So, Seattle Film Festival. This here is Admit One. It's for SIF. They treated us so nicely. They said, hey, come on down. And we're like, yes, 100%. It was, I think, my second time in Seattle. Very beautiful. They're very LGBTQ Two-Spirit friendly. I was like, oh, I could live here. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love Seattle. And I also like Tacoma. I do. I've done the Tacoma comedy club there. And I think this is weighing on me because I can't think. Hola. Yes, so Seattle Film Festival. It was nice. And let me tell you something about West Coast gays. Same with Vancouver. You're all too cliquey. Hola. You guys think you're all, well, I'm sick. You think your shit don't stink. You're like, us on the East Coast, we're so very friendly. Everybody deserves some time of day. And I just like, I'm not saying that I deserved any attention. I was just all like, hi, how are you? And people just like, I'm like, hola, just ever snooty, these ones. I just realized that on the West Coast is LA and California, so that's why they're snooty. We're supposed to be angry on the East Coast. We have New York, but we don't. Oh, and here we go. We have Powwow Pitch again. Here we go. And I believe this one is from the latest one, where I was this the latest one? Oh, but last year I was able to host. It was great. So I went from pitching, who won the fan favorite, to co-hosting, to hosting, and it was amazing. She's like boom, 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 and it was great because I was able to give Sunshine a break, if you will, because she does so much there. She does everything. So we wanted to make sure that I could take some of the load. And we have a cute little video on TikTok that we did. We had a little dancing thing, and if I can, I'll put it here. Janelle, insert dancing TikTok of Powwow Pitch of last year. I'm in a yellow suit. Yeah, that's me. My nephew was there and I was trying to make him laugh by dancing, and then everybody jumped in. Cute. All right, so that's another one from Powwow Pitch. Thank you, Powwow Pitch, for everything you do. If you need me to MC, I am your girl. Okay, so we have 2024, last year, CBC Radio. And so Janelle Niles, CBC. This one, I believe, was from the CBC's journalistic conference at the History Museum, just over the bridge there in Hull. And CBC had invited me, CBC Radio had invited me, and also they invited Jeremy Dutcher. Now, Jeremy Dutcher was an artist invite. I was more of a guest invite to all the conference itself, and it was an amazing conference. I got to meet a lot of very important people, and CBC's been very good for me, good to me, good for me. It's like a cup of CBC a day makes the jitters go away. I don't know, but I'm very happy to have been invited to that conference, and it was really an eye-opener because I'm all about tech, and that's basically what it was. It was about Indigenous people in tech in and around Turtle Island, and we had some guests also from overseas. We had some people who were Maori and also Finnish, so there we go, eh? And just about Indigenous journalism as a whole with CBC. So thank you for inviting me to that. As a political comedian, I'm always happy to be invited. This is getting real thick, but I've had an amazing 6 years. So, of course, this is thick. I'm not even half done. Hola. Might have to do this in 2 parts. I'm already at like 23 minutes. So here we go. This is at the Asnabka Film Festival for Janelle Niles, artist. Absanaka. This is from last year, August 2024, and they were showcasing Janelle Niles, Inconvenient, and Asabnaka. They, my friend Christopher Wong, he puts this on, and he also does the Two-Spirited Ball that's happening this year, 2025, in June, and it was at the Saw Gallery, the Arts Gallery, down by the what do you call it? The jail hostel, you know, just central downtown, right beside the Rito Center. So that was an amazing festival. And it's always nice when I'm sitting there and I can hear people laugh at the jokes of that documentary. And I'm a lot more funnier now, I think. But it's nice to hear people laugh. And everyone's always all like, hey, it's the lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. I just look like one. That's what I said. Oh, we have a Janelle Niles guest. And that is from the 50th. Oh, where is that from? It's a 50th something Janelle Niles guest. Oh, I know what this is from. This is from the Native Women's Association's 50th anniversary that I did comedy at. So thank you so much for this. Yes, it's like 50th. Yes, thank you. And I had a little pin. Thank you so much. That was fun. I think that was in Yarmouth, in Nova Scotia. I love being in Mi'kma'ki when doing comedy because I have some Mi'kma'ki jokes. That's where I'm from. I'm from Sabaganagity, Nova Scotia. That is just 25 minutes north of Halifax, 25 minutes south of Truro. Our next one is our Super Summit. Yeah, Super Summit was by the Super Club, and they came and said, hey, we would love you to host and MC our Super Summit Gala. It was about mind, identity, money, mingling, networking for BIPOC people of Toronto, business owners and entertainers and entrepreneurs. And it was nice being invited there as a BIPOC entertainer, entrepreneur, if you will. And I do need to apologize to the Super Summit and the people for getting almost everyone's name wrong. I'm dyslexic, and I didn't get to read their names phonetically, and I didn't get to meet them and hear their names being spoken. So when I was reading their names, it was like the first time I was reading it, and I was just saying it out loud, and some people got offended. And I do apologize. I didn't mean to offend anybody from getting their name wrong. The biggest thing was, hey, this is a BIPOC conference by BIPOC people. One of the things we hate is getting our names getting wrong, being spoken wrong. So we were trying to change that. And I'm like, well, I apologize. But in the future, if you want people to get their names proper, you need to do it phonetically, and you need people to have said it. Like, just because we're BIPOC doesn't mean we know how to say people's names properly. That doesn't change the fact that we need to practice these things. Again, I apologize. I don't want to make excuses. But yes, thank you, Super Summit. Appreciate it. You know what? I think that's a good time to take a break, because this is a lot. Holy, look at all that. Oh, just walk into a conference like this. I am a very important person. No, thank you so much. This has been part 1. We're going to get into part 2 very shortly. Thank you.